So you can actually walk down the insides of the rice fields here on these little pathways, and they just say do not pick the rice. But yeah, you can walk down all these different narrow pathways in the rice fields here. Jatiluwih rice fields is one incredible place in Bali that yet so many people never go to. We have been living here in Bali for just about a year, and this was our first time going to these rice fields. It was way better than we expected and even more calm and chill than Ubud. And yet it's almost the same distance and time to go to these rice fields here instead of Ubud. It only takes about an hour away from Canggu. So this is Jatiluwih rice fields here, and behind us are these massive rice fields here, some of the biggest in Bali. What do you think?
It's really crazy.
Yeah, really crazy. And it's like, wow, it's so much rice. I wonder how much rice like they produce from these fields. Really, really pretty.
It's really worth it to come here.
I think it's worth it to come here. Yeah, it's the first time. We live in Bali for a long time, but we've never been here. So it's cool to find a new place like this.
I didn't expect it's gonna like this, you know?
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
Wow. Along the way, you will pass through stunning views and small towns until you eventually get to Jatiluwih rice fields here. It's an incredible place to drive to, even just for the day.
So if you're planning on coming here, it takes about 58 minutes to an hour and 20 minutes, depending on where you're coming from. In Canggu, it's around an hour. But if you're going to be coming from Kuta or further away, it's going to be a little bit further. But it's definitely worth it when you come here. Because there's even a restaurant here, you can grab some food. We're probably gonna grab some food there later and check it out. And yeah, it's a really big place. It looks like you can take all these different paths to walk around this area, and so much here to see.
These rice fields are huge, and you could walk here for hours. There's different pathways you can take along the trails.
So this is actually known as a UNESCO World Heritage Site because of the irrigation systems are apparently some of the biggest here in the rice fields in the world. And this is what the rice here looks like in the fields when it's almost time to harvest. These strands here of rice, and they use machines here to extract the rice and get it ready for preparation for harvest.
You can either choose to walk or take your scooter down these trails, and it really depends on where you want to go. Some of the trails last for several hours if you walk, and if you take a scooter, it can only be a few minutes to see a majority of the rice fields. Yet it's a beautiful place because you can even stop along at different cafes and restaurants here if you're hungry while you're walking through these rice fields. Depending on when you come to these rice fields, it will change how they look. If you come during rainy season, the rice fields are going to be a lot more green and luscious, but still very beautiful. However, if you come during the end of the rainy season or the dry season, you're going to see more towards when they are harvesting the rice, and the rice fields are not going to be as green, but still very beautiful and worth the visit. Also, if you're looking to get one of the local hats, it looks like they even sell the farmers' hats here on the rice fields.
No, I like the smoke. It's really cool. It looks so cool like that, you know?
We ended up stopping and getting some food here at one of the main restaurants here at Jatiluwih rice fields near the entrance. It was pretty good. The nasi goreng here was not a typical nasi goreng. It was more of a brown rice nasi goreng, but very tasty. The prices were a bit expensive as well. However, if you just want to grab a drink or a coconut, you can do that by walking through these rice fields. There are a few local warangs and little places where you can get some drinks or snacks. Also, the Jatiluwih rice fields are located in the Tabanan region, and this region is known to be more cooler than other areas of Bali. So make sure you bring a sweater and some warm clothes, maybe even a rain jacket, as it could rain when you are there. If you are driving to the Jatiluwih rice fields, along the way you are gonna drive through the town of Tabanan. It's also a cool place to stop. There's lots of restaurants here and it feels quite big, a lot bigger region than we expected. So try and check out some places along the way if you are going here for a day trip. So the question you're probably asking, is it worth to go to Jatiluwih rice fields on a trip to Bali? Well, our answer to that would be yes. If you're looking for a place to chill, cooler temperatures, and where you can see stunning views that doesn't have many tourists, it's worth to go here. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content of Bali and around Southeast Asia every week.